Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Oscar Mikey, and 1.0 for Zero Sievert is right around the corner. By the time this video is publishing, it should be only a day or two away, but I get to show you some early footage, and I get to show you some of the new stuff. So today, it's all about the new map. There is a new map. Oh, I'm just in debug mode right now. Don't worry about that. But there is a new map with 1.0, and it's called Zakov. It's basically Streets of Tarkov. It's inspired by Streets of Tarkov, and I'm going to show that to you guys today. We're just going to jump right in. I've got some gear. It's just whatever. I'm in debug, so I don't want to die while I'm in there. It's all about showing off the new map today. Let's get in, and I'll show it off to you. Okay, we're arriving here, and this map... I'm just going to hide the debug mode. This map is huge. I'm going to show you the map right now. It is pretty enormous. There are areas of it where you can't go. There are some like side streets and stuff that are blocked off. I think this part of it is blocked off, but like all these roads here, these are all traversable. You can go in here. There's a little like Central Park type area here. There's so many buildings and stores and apartments and that kind of thing where you can go. And I'm going to show you a special area at the very end. It's going to be kind of a spoiler territory, so I'll let you guys know when I'm there, and then you can turn off the video if you want, if you don't want to see any spoilers. But let's get into the map. There is also an underground sewer system. Should I show that to you first? I'll go above ground, and I'll show the above ground area first. So here we are. This is Zakov. I'm just gonna call it, I don't know, it's like Streets of Tarkov. It's Streets of Zakov. I'm just gonna call it Zakov, whatever. And there's all kinds of things going on here. There's warehouses, there's hunters, Crimson, I've seen Green Army, you know, all kinds of enemies wandering around the streets. There's grapes here. Yeah, there's all kinds of new interior spaces, lots of new buildings, warehouses, and that kind of thing. Let's jump back out. Here's a, like, fire station. Looks like bandits have taken it over. Just gonna rinse these guys. Lots of stuff here. There's a back entrance. Lots of containers, like there's filing cabinets, usually there's a med bag right there. There's a bag underneath the beds. There's lots of stuff going on in all these buildings. Some, you know, vending machines. I haven't played the story yet. I haven't gone through the quest line in 1.0. Maybe some of these buildings will be used for quest items and you have to find them. You have to go in and find them later on. Go in here. I don't know what this place is. It looks like a store. A lot of stores in Zakov are connected, actually, so they'll be like side by side. You can go like through the connecting hallways and go in between them, but there are separate entrances outside. That's how a lot of them work, actually. And then there's also apartment buildings. Oh, it's a gas station. There's apartment buildings as well. Like, I think this is an apartment building. No, this is a store. This is like a convenience store. Hey boys, don't mind me. Holy shit. Since I'm in... Holy shit. Oh my god. There's so many bandits here. Holy shit. I am in debug mode right now, so I'm not running out of ammo. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. Where does this go? I don't have this map memorized yet. I've been exploring this map in an early like content creator build, and I mean it's a lot. It's a huge map. Look at all this space. Look at all this stuff that's going on in here. I guess they might have all come from over here, but this is like that looks like, you know, apartment style areas over there. So do these. This little hunter there. Yeah, I mean there's so much going on, and in certain buildings you can go up the stairs to the second level. I think. I did that. I'm pretty sure I did that once in another building somewhere. Yeah, these are apartments. And there's filing cabinets, toolboxes, electronics boxes, all kind of stuff like that throughout most of them. Here's another one. Here's another building. Can find all kinds of like bandits, hunters, grapes. There are ghoul infestations in some of them. I have found ghoul infestations, and like a lot of the time they're in the hallways here, like the main hallways going up. This place is actually pretty large. This is an apartment right here. Yeah, these are all apartments. There is a lot more radiation now. I've found in a lot of interior spaces in particular, there's way more radiation, and outdoors as well, but there's more radiation in places where there was never radiation before. Like I'm thinking in particular like on industrial in the big cargo container mazes, there can be lots of radiation in those areas too. But here's a pizza shop or like an Italian restaurant. Pretty cool. Cash registers are lootable, just like they were in the mall. And yeah, see, there's a connecting hallway here where I can go into the next restaurant over. But let's go and check it out outside. Let's go to the outside, the outside entrance. Yeah, this is the Starbucks ripoff store. You can go in here, and there's the connecting hallway right there. Yeah, a lot of these restaurants and buildings are connected. So you don't have to go back outside if you don't want to. You can just go through the connecting hallways. This looks like another apartment. Sounds like there might be some ghouls around, but a lot of the apartments are kind of similar. The interiors of the apartments are similar layout. Small things about them might be different, like locations of loot and that kind of thing. There's a med box in the bathroom. I guess it all depends on the RNG, right? I guess checking out the apartments is a good idea if you're just looking if you're looking out for miscellaneous loot and you need to just find some loot, you know. Here's a police station. Police station does have a locked gate in it, just like the one in Forest. It's like an equipment room or a gun room or something. Hello. Got watchers in here, got grapes. I think I'm going to keep calling them grapes. I like calling them grapes. I don't know. I've been doing that for a while. Police station's actually kind of big, I think. Is this still the police station here? No, this is the gym. Oh, it is the police station. Yeah, this place is fairly large. A lot going on in here. Where's that gate? Can't remember exactly where it is. I know it exists. Ouch. That's it right there. I could teleport through there to show you what's in it, but I'm not going to because spoilers. This is like a holding cell area. Got a bag. Down here, there's another entrance exit. That's the garage, looks like. Yeah. Lots of radiation. Lots of anomalies around. And may take some work to just kind of find your way around and just go around things. There can be enemies out on the street. There can be lots of like blinks and ghouls and bandit patrols, green army patrols, crimson patrols. I've seen them all over the place. Here's another. This looks like another apartment building. Yeah, another apartment building. Slight differences here. We got like a storage room with a bunch of filing cabinets. You guys probably get the idea by now. But yeah, lots of apartment buildings full of lots of cool loot. This is kind of a secret entrance to another. This is the second story building, I believe, because you have to climb down from the ladder there. I could see this being part of like a quest, a new quest line. Same idea, lots of apartments in here, lots of like potential loot. These are the stairs. Yeah, stairs. Oh, there's some there's some scientists trapped in the stairwell there. Yeah, this goes down to the first level. Same thing here, lots of apartments. Very cool. I guess this is only specific to this one building. Can go up to the second level there. Okay, we got some new enemies. That one guy with the PKM is a new boss. Just gonna kill him. Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing has a lot of recoil. Yeah, these guys are guards. It's another boss with more guards. These guys are wearing class 3 armor. Thought it was class 4, but I guess I misremembered that. And this guy, Valentine, he's got class 6 armor. Class 6, it's actually, I actually don't know off the top of my head if it's better in terms of fragility and melee compared to Kiba's armor. We could just spawn it in really quick and compare, actually. Okay, we got Kiba's armor. Kiba's armor is 20, it protects 25% against melee, and its fragility is 40. It has basically no radiation protection. So yeah, I think this stuff is quite a bit better, actually. Protects quite a bit against melee, and it's not as fragile. Has a ton of radiation and anomaly protection too. This is good stuff. If you can get your hands on this armor, that's definitely a better choice. But yeah, there can actually be multiples of these guys roaming around, multiple groups of that that character, plus all of his guards and stuff. Yeah, there's some green army. Hey boys, what you up to? Killing crimsons. Green army, just green army things, you know. What's this place? This looks like a shopping. Yeah, this is a shopping mall. You can loot the shelving units here, just like you can in mall. Supermarket shelves. You can find lots of rotten food here. Salt, rotten cheese. Yeah, you guys get the idea. So it is kind of contextual or dependent on, the loot is contextual or dependent on what you need. So obviously go to the grocery store if you need food, and go to the apartments if you need just generic loot. Maybe go to the police station if you need weapons and ammo and that kind of thing. We got an airdrop. So you'll find these in a lot of places, a lot of like roadblocks that'll stop you from going to certain areas. I don't know if those will open up because the actual physical space of the map is kind of larger. But yeah, we'll have to see when we do the full 1.0 playthrough, which I'll also be doing. That's going to be a new series. Keep an eye out for those videos. We got coffee shops, we got small shops every, dotted around in some areas. There's a coffee shop in the park too that you can check out. Yeah, we got some vending machines here, some more shelving units that you can loot. Random bandits wandering around. Got a couple of new weapons in the game too. Oh! Man, this thing recoils actually. I don't remember this gun recoiling this much. We're blocked out here. This looks like kind of like oh. Okay, there are areas. I have been in a place like this before. Holy shit. But it was actually underground. It was in the sewer. These are like ghoul layers, obviously. Look at all these ghouls. Holy. Yeah, there are a ton of ghouls in these areas, like so many. These like piles, you can't loot these meat piles, these flesh piles or whatever. Pretty gross. This is a school. Oh god, this is a school. There's like desks and stuff. Oh no! That's pretty dark. There is another area like this in the underground in the sewers. Ghouls just like just making a lair and hoarding stuff. There was loot at the end. I believe there were some like attachment boxes and stuff. Yeah, here we go. All right, we got a loot room here. Yeah. So eventually at the end there is loot. You make it past all the ghouls, you'll find your attachment boxes and your weapon boxes and stuff. Ammo boxes. So keep that in mind. We're kind of near the park. We'll go into the park and explore that now. Got some watchers here. Holy shit. So many. So many grapes. There can be, I have found Valentine wandering around in the park. Fairly often, actually. It's a fairly common spawn for him. Yeah, and again, there can be multiples of him wandering around. I've found 2 of them wandering around fairly often. I don't think I've seen... I'm not sure if I've seen more than 2. I think maybe only like a maximum of 2 of him can spawn on the map at any given time. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that. But this is the park. There are groups of guys hanging around. We got that outpost in the middle. There's an extraction point, or there's able to be an extraction point on the left here. I have seen it spawn there before. Looks like it's down here this time, so we can get out right here. And there's that coffee shop that I mentioned earlier. It's a little coffee shop in the park. This thing spawns 100% of the time. And again, you can go down these streets here. There's lots more apartments and stores. Why don't we check that out? Okay, we're out of the park. You can go up here. This is a, yeah, this is an outpost. It's all these barriers. Shit. Shot the doctors by accident. Sorry, Doc. There's these barriers. There can be like bandits, or I usually see bandits at this kind of like blockade here, but it looks like it's watchers this time. A little bit of RNG going there. Got lots of radiation up here. This area. So this area is usually, I think maybe 100% of the time, it's full of radiation. It's fire anomalies and acid anomalies on the other side. Ouch. There's just a lot of radiation here. I don't really know what this area is going to be for. If it's going to be like quest related or anything like that. Got another extraction point way up there past all the radiation. Yeah, this is like, see what I mean by the radiation? This is like, there's so much of it now. There are areas where there's just so much radiation. And then down here you have entrances to this. This is the gym. Got watchers and hunters fighting in here. This is the gym. And then we got this. It's connected to a store, clothing store. Here, check this out. So we got an electronics box back there. Some more watchers in the back. And there's an exit back. We'll go out the front though. This store is Zakov, and there's the gym. Fennel. I don't know how to say that. I don't know what this place is. This looks like just a generic. Oh, maybe this is a jewelry store? Oh. I don't know if I've actually been in here before. But you guys get the idea, right? There's lots of different stores for you to go in and explore. Lots of apartment buildings, some specialized buildings like the police station and the school, full of stuff to explore and things to do. Okay, so I'm back at the train tracks. This is where you spawn in, and you do have the option to go into the sewers from here if you want. There are other access points above ground, so there's like manhole covers and things like that. I actually don't know if they like overlap. I haven't explored too much of the underground. I have gone in and I've seen like the ghoul layer and everything. Turn on our night vision. This is kind of what it looks like. It looks a little bit like the sewers from Swamp. A little bit different though. We got blinks. I believe last time I was in here, actually, this was a ghoul lair. Can't have other, you know, human NPCs down here. Was that a Crimson guy? It was a hunter. But yeah, it's kind of a maze. There's a lot going on down here. Little groups of bandits. Here we go. We got some more of those like flesh piles. Pretty gross. Here's a an access point, an exit. It's fairly dark. There's lots of, I mean, there's lighting. There's like wall lights and fires and stuff. This one takes us out. So now we're back on the street. This is kind of like the beginning area. This is where we spawn in, and you can choose to start up here if you want. We'll go back into the sewer. This area in particular looks a lot like the area from Swamp. We got these like lanes. We got spiders down here. Got rats too. The whole underground area is pretty expansive. Looks like, yeah, we got an infestation down there. Just take that out. Watch out for infestations. They can be in a lot of areas. This actually looks a lot like the sewer from Swamp. It's over here. Oh. Oh. Oh, the guy. Oh my god. Okay. This is news to me. This is the guy that saves you from the crystal. Maybe he spawns on Zakov now. I wonder what the sewer on Swamp looks like. Okay. Looks like maybe they took the sewer area from Swamp and they just put it on Zakov. On the left side, this is where the valve is going to be. The valve that you used to have to turn to unlock the mall. Yeah, there it is. That's pretty funny. Looks like they created a whole new sewer system area up top and then they merged it with the old one. All this stuff is very new to me as well. I'm just kind of exploring it well, not for the first time. I am not an expert on the new map yet. We can get out right here, looks like. Yeah, okay. I am not an expert on the new map. I still have a lot of exploring to do, lots to check out. But that's kind of a basic idea of the sewer system and what that's like. We got a construction site here. This is a construction site. I'm pretty sure this always spawns right here. I think the layout of Zakov, I don't know how much it's going to change based on the RNG. Some of the areas are in the same, like, pretty much the same place. This is the fire station we got here. This was in the same place when we found it before. But yeah, I'll have to play it definitely a lot more to see what that's like, with how the RNG changes it. Changes like the layout of the map, because a lot of the other maps, their layout changes quite a bit from game to game when you spawn in there. We got a couple more stores here. Is that an ice cream shop? Limbertand. Lebo. Yeah, so this is like a Lego store kind of thing. Pretty funny. Let's get out of here. And I think I'm ready to show you guys the next area of the map, which is kind of spoiler heavy. So if you guys don't want to see that, click off the video right now. Stop watching. Stop watching if you don't want to see spoilers. Click off right now. Okay, if you're still watching, that means you don't care about spoilers. Up here, this is like an endgame area. This is a new area. Oh, I want to check out this building first, though. This looks like an office. Another building. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's another one. We'll explore that later on, maybe in the full playthrough. But this is obviously very interesting and cool. I can walk straight through it. I don't know. I think maybe that's because I'm in debug mode. I did hear my heartbeat there for a second. And it's full of watchers, it's full of grapes. So I think maybe at some point during the quest line, this goes down and you can go through. But this is a very long combat sequence. It's like, this is where you start and you have to go through the entire thing. You have to kill like 200, maybe not 200, but a lot of watchers. You got to kill a lot of watchers. We have to go in this building here. This is kind of a dead end. It kind of loops around back to the gate. And that's blocked. But yeah, you have to go through a very long sequence here where you're just fighting grapes. There are a lot of them. There are like a lot of them. I might fast forward through this part because it's actually really, really long. And you guys will get the gist. You'll be able to see what's happening while I'm doing this. Come down here to the train tracks and we go through here towards the nuclear power plant. All right, we make our way through here and then we go up, take the elevator. And we're in this building now, just clapping all of the grapes. We're getting kind of close to the end here. This area is blocked off. That's where we need to go. So we have to go all the way around. There are some like these back hallways here. Up and around. We made it past the barrier. Up here. Again, fair warning, guys. We're really deep into spoiler territory here. Turn it off now if you don't want to see spoilers for the quest line, for the quests in Zero Sievert. And we make it to this back room. Oh. And there's bullets. There's bullets flying through. We get to this thing. We get to this gigantic, creepy portal thing. I don't know how this relates to the quest line just yet. Look, there's bullets flying. That's kind of weird. I don't know how this relates to the quest line just yet. I haven't played the 1.0 quest line. But you walk up to it. I'm assuming this is going to be the end of the game right here. You walk up to it and it starts talking to you. Ah, mere human. Thy courage shall be rewarded. Speak now. And it lets you pick from a couple of options. Reveal thy wishes. You get to tell it what you want. I want to be immortal. I want to be rich. I want peace with everyone. You got a few different things you can do. Like, I've chosen I want peace with everyone, and it brings your rep with all the factions up to max. I want to be rich. It just gives you a ton of money, I guess. Makes money a non-issue for you. And I want to be immortal. I think this unlocks a perk for you. I don't think this actually makes you invincible in the game, like a cheat or something. I think it unlocks a perk. But I'll be looking into this more later. I'm just going to pick I want to be rich. I might look into those more with a different video, but that's basically Zakov, guys. That's the new map for you. You click that, and it basically extracts you, and it brings you back to the bunker. Just like that. Just like that, we're back at the bunker. That is Zakov, guys. That is the new map. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to keep an eye out on my channel for a 1.0 playthrough. I'm going to be playing through all the quests, going to be playing through the game front to back. I'm going to be doing some more guides, going to be talking about the new guns, and lots of other content to come. So thank you again, guys. Thank you once again for watching. I really appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll talk to you in the next video.